It's one thing in dropshipping and e-commerce that no one is talking about. Literally, like I have watched so many videos and no one is really mentioning that. And this is the one thing that really, if you want to think that there's a secret to dropshipping, that's the one. And I promise you, once I will tell you, you will think, yeah, man, like what the fuck? That was probably your mistake all the time, why you're not successful or why you can't scale. But rather than talking about it and trying to explain what I mean, I will actually show you in real life what exactly I mean. So we take the bike and we go for a quick ride. Let's go. All right, we have arrived and we are at 7-Eleven. I will show you exactly what I mean. Go on, let's move on. Show you the next things, what I mean. No, it's off, no video. So they've actually kicked me out of 7-Eleven for filming. I knew that, but I tried anyway. However, what I did is I just bought all the garbage I wanted to show you. Here it is. So I'm gonna head home and then I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. All right, now, because I couldn't film in there, I had to buy all this rubbish, okay? But I really want to show you today what I mean by there's a secret to drop shipping. It's business in general, and this is why I went out and got all this shit. I actually also wanted to show you how it's placed and everything, but fuck it. So you'll get it even if it's just from me showing, okay? What you have to do is over-exaggerate, over-promise, and heavily under-deliver in dropshipping. But business in general works that way, right? So it's basically a scam. Basically, you in dropshipping especially, you have to sell rubbish, right? Like, cause you're competing with big companies. Their products are just better. They have more money. They have more manpower. They're just better at you. Okay. So what you have to do is actually sell a low quality product, but make it look like it's fucking good and it solves your problem. Now, let's start with this. It's a typical beauty product, right? First of all, I want you to look at it and think for yourself. What do you think? Now, you see a 10x anti-acne, right? Whatever it's called. This, most likely, bro, it's just rubbish too, honestly. Like, how many people, let's start with 10x, right? With 10x what? Like 10 times what? 10 times better than what? 10 times more strong than what? Like, what is this based off? Nothing, bruv. It's just marketing. 10 times better. You understand? 10 times more potent. 10 times whatever. You have to sell your product just like that. This is 10 times better than anyone else. Like, even you're not. Like, based on what? Based on nothing, right? Now, BHA, anti-acne, whatever, we can't really read everything because it's in Thai and shit. But you know what it says, right? Like, this will get rid of your acne, blah, blah, blah. And with these beauty products, the beautiful thing is that this is why a lot of people tell you, like, sell beauty products in dropshipping, which is true, but it's very morally wrong, arguably, right? Because these people have big problems, man, like acne and shit. And then you just tell them basically, look, this is 10 times better in 10 days, no more skin, blah, blah, blah. But actually, it doesn't do anything. Like, it's probably just rubbish in there anyway. And now I have way more products, by the way. We go through everything. With this, the beautiful thing in dropshipping is that usually you tell them, you put on the packaging or anywhere in small written letters that you have to use it for at least 90 days, for example, for this to work. Bruv. Who is doing anything for 90 days these days? Who is that disciplined to do anything? Bruv, you don't even brush your teeth for 90 days straight. You have some gaps in there, right? So now if people complain and say, look, I tried it, this and that, you tell them, did you try it for 90 days? And then they say, well, yeah. And you said, well, 90 days straight, every single day. Oh, no, I had a couple days. Ah, well, you didn't do it for 90 days, did you? You couple of days, nope. It's got to be every day. Boom. Right? Same with 90-day money-back guarantee. You tell them if you're not satisfied in 90 days, you get your money back. Now, most of the people forget it, but there are some fucking maniacs who mark their calendar. That's when I bought it, 90 days. Now, a lot of people have in their privacy policies and return policies that you actually have to document how you use it every day. So you ask them like, well, can I see the videos, how you use it every day? It's bonkers, it's bullshit. Anyway, this, as you can see, bullshit rubbish, right? Now, this is one of my favorites. Let's start with this one. This is so typical, man. Like, whitening toothpaste, right? Bruv. Like, does your teeth get whiter? Maybe. Placebo as fuck. But the real question is, does it really get whiter than other toothpastes, right? And you see this? 7 days. Or here. Down here. Now it says, removes surface stains in 7 days. Bro, this is such a bold claim again. In 7 days. Like, bro. And you would maybe argue, well, they do tests and this and that. Yes, these companies, these huge companies, they're smart. They're not dumb. They know they can't make such claims without really doing anything. But what they do is they pay some scientists off, or they pay some motherfucker off to get them some sort of certificates and results and do some trials with 10 people. And on 2 people, it actually worked in 7 days, and now they can use that. But we in dropshipping, we just use it because we don't give a fuck, you know? That's just facts, bro. Like, but see, you can literally go out, go into your supermarket or go into 7-Eleven or whatever and check out these products. You will learn what is actually, what claims do they make, okay? And whatever claims they make, you go 10 times harder, bro. Facts. Now, complementary to the toothpaste, we also got another toothpaste. And this is one of my favorites. Like, I know I said that, but look at this, man. I want you to look at it first. Okay? Bam. You see? Yeah? Maintain natural, healthy gum, relieves sensitivity, repairs early signs of enamel damage, strengthen teeth, you know? Like, those such claims are so fucking dumb, bro. Like, they're awesome. You gotta use them. But they're scam, basically, bro. I tell you, they're a scam. But the reason why I bought this is because it says 40 plus. Nothing else. Just 40 plus, you see? Now, what do you think they mean by that? 40 plus years old. They're targeting older people. This inside here is just normal fucking toothpaste, bro. This is just the same fucking shit as any other fucking toothpaste, bro. This is fucking white labeling, bro. I tell you. This is just toothpaste. It's the same fucking shit. How is this good for 40 euro people? And if in case they use some different kind of like ingredients that are less harmless, where they're different toothpaste, they're also less harmless, and it's not like specifically for 40 plus, you know what I mean? Like, this could also be, you could take this exact product and put on a 2 plus, say it's for babies, and make the bottle half the size and sell it for 3 times the price. You understand? So this is perfect. This is good marketing. This is just, it's scam. But that's what you have to do. It's exactly what you have to do. Here's a little one now that I just bought because this is another subtle one. You have to go way harder on dropshipping. Like, you have to go way harder on claims and dropshipping, right? You know that, right? Like, I'm telling you, bro. But we don't really know what this says, but this probably says 98% like fucking disinfection shit. But I bought this because of the baby in there. They put a picture with their mom and their baby because they're trying to tell you, like, this is good for your baby too, right? This soap is like, if you see normal soap and then you see this and you want to buy it for your baby as well, you're going to buy this one. Because they're pretending like this is made for babies, you know, but it's just fucking soap, bruv. It's just soap. It's just normal soap, bruv. It's rubbish, okay? Now, we got this one. Have a look. Hair treatment for dry and damaged hair, bruv. Okay? Now, there's some sort of fucking oil in there and this and that. Bro, most of these beauty products, they don't work. Like straight up, they don't work. And if they work, they do work on some people maybe, but the majority don't really see a benefit. And if there is a sort of benefit, that's because there is like 1 or 2 ingredients in there that's like 10 cents. That's probably like olive oil in there. Straight up olive oil, bro. Like just olive oil. And maybe, yes, olive oil will make your hair more wet feeling than no. Like, you know what I mean? If you have dry hair and you put some fucking cooking olive oil on there, it's gonna be more wet, will it? So, you understand? So this is just rubbish in a pack, basically. And the marketing is not that good, but I bought it to show you like hair treatment, dry and damaged hair. Now you can make those claims with all sorts of products. Like you could put on there now, like let's change it, okay? Hair treatment for dry and damaged hair, helps hair growth for 50 plus. 3 times more expensive, okay? And whatever. Now we get the last one, okay? This, my friend actually found this. There was a TikTok going viral with this product here, saying this gives you great protein and shit, blah, blah, blah. Now, you see this? So this, the whole pack, it says 15 grams of protein, right? They're marketed granola boost, protein delight. Wow, right? Sources of vitamins, 5 crunchy grains, but the most important, 15 grams. See, 15 grams. But if you read the small print, protein per 100 gram. So how much gram does this pack has? 35 gram. So I almost have to eat 3 of these motherfuckers to get 15 grams of protein. But they put 15 grams of protein right on top there. See? Rough. Scam. And we all get scammed like that. Bro, I know all this shit. I have another one, by the way. Same shit here with this shit, you know? High protein, whatever. But, bro, sorry. That's the last one. This is actually a good one, too. Like, Hangster. Hangover refresh, bruv. Okay? Lemon. Bro, this is just lemon juice, some fucking caffeine in there maybe, some fucking vitamin E and B and D and C and X, and they just call it hangover. Now, if you do have a hangover and you think, fuck, I need a drink, right? Or you don't even want to drink, but you see it and you feel a bit hangover. Even you know this might not work, like this most likely is not going to work. You're going to buy it. You're going to buy it because you think even if that works just a little bit, even if I just feel a little bit better. And you know what happens a lot of times? You drink this shit and an hour or 2 later, you feel better naturally anyway. Because time goes past, maybe you go for a walk, you breathe some air, you feel good and you think, this shit actually works. Placebo as fuck, bro. And this works with everything. You see? Now, you basically have to over-promise and under-deliver like crazy. And call it scam, call whatever. But this is the reality in dropshipping. If you start straight up dropshipping, selling rubbish. Now, if you go into branding and actually creating proper products, now fine, like you have to have a good product. If you actually create a brand and you want to, like, you not only care about the money, but you want to create a good product, you're losing money in the beginning. That's for sure. Like I have a brand that it's like a passion project, but I literally lost money on that in the beginning because the investment is very high and you don't really make a lot of profit on that product, but you just do it because you think there's a market fit for a better product. So you just create it without really the money in mind at first. You just do it to create something better than the others have. Of course, you're a businessman, so you think ahead and you want to make money with it. But in dropshipping, you just think about how can I make as much money as possible, as quick as possible, basically until the product goes down. But this deceiving marketing, also the really, really big dogs do. Like, I mean, this is Kellogg's, bro. Kellogg's. And of course, there's a fine letter here, protein per 100 gram, but how is this allowed? They're playing, so they're even finding ways to scam us, right? And yeah, you could say it's our fault because you don't read it properly, but whatever. But you as a dropshipper, as e-commerce, when you start, bro, you have to overpromise like crazy, man. You basically have to lie, you know? And the big dogs, just like, for example, look at all Louis Vuitton, Gucci, or whatever this group is called, they were just going viral for basically assembling the products in Italy, but actually making 90% of them in China. So they only put the label on in Italy, and now they call it made in Italy, which is rubbish, right? Which is totally like, it's a scam, bruv. But everyone is doing, the big dogs are doing that kind of shit. So what you have to do is go heavy on that, man. Overpromise, underdeliver. Like, write this down, put it on your wall. Like, overpromise, underdeliver. Like, scam. Like, fucking, 10 times better. If you want me to talk more about this stuff, make sure you subscribe now, because I will talk about all these shady dropshippers. I will expose everyone, man. I will show you exactly how the biggest dropshippers deceive and what products they sell and how they sell it. You see what I just did there? Overpromise, underdeliver, bruv. See you in the next one. Peace.